Good morning or afternoon or evening, wherever it is where you are. It's morning here. Fluffy Bunny here. I'm going to be streaming a network duel with Siontific. We are playing on a tiny map, so this is a mod. We're using a mod to have smaller maps. So it's only 44 by 45, pretty small indeed. Coastal rain basin with Dolph modest prosperity, pixelated nation, random archetypes, and mirror map. Got observers on, so if you would like to join the game, it is called something like Fluffy Duel in the Old World lobby. You're free to join and have a look. You might need a password, but just shout if you do. Oh, hello, Speedy. I seem to have a bit more echo. Interesting. I'm not sure why that would be. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Is it unlistenable too? Do I need to change things? Sure, I would change at this point. I suppose I could switch microphones. I'm using an external mic at the moment, so yeah, it may not be ideal, but let me know. I can switch if it's bad. Yes, we're just waiting for Sion to set up his stream and then we will be off. Yes, for sure, to start thinking about what nation I want to pick. Yeah, I'm not going to switch microphones unless you tell me it's awful, so do let me know. It's fine, just wasn't sure if I had the right mic selected. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I've switched to an external mic. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, great, okay. Good. Right, so I am here. We've got an awful lot of elephants. Wow, it's a crazy amount of elephants going on here. Maybe this calls for Carthage. It's a mirror map, so Sion will also have the elephants, but yeah, that's insane. This is a camp resource, so that probably means we want a hunter's nation. Which Carthage is not, but let's just have a look, see who we could have. Assyria, Babylonia, or Persia would give us hunters, or we could go Carthage to actually be able to build the unique unit. So many elephants, it's wild. This is resource medium as well. Yeah. Fine. Well, I'm tempted. I've just played a game with Assyria. Babylonia is always a nice pick, but I am quite tempted by Persia. Persia are quite fun. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if I think I'll let Sion pick first if he wants to pick first. Let's ask. Do you want to pick nation first? I'm happy to go either way. Sion's gone very quiet. Let me check. I haven't broken anything here. Still on the voice call, yes. Okay. I think he's just setting up his stream at the moment, so we'll see. See what happens. But yeah, Hunter's Nation I think is good. We're coastal rain basin, so we are, where are we on the map? We're 38-14. So yeah, we're right on the right hand side of the map and quite low down. So there should be water. There'll be water on one edge. Maybe just a little passage of waterway down here, which would be good to get down to if we can. Yeah. So yeah, on this game, yeah, there's got to be a hunters, hasn't it? Yeah, and that would be silly to take Carthage. So I think I'm not going to take Assyria because I've done them very recently. So yeah, it's Babylonia or Persia, and I guess if we'll let Sion pick first, I imagine he'll probably be thinking the same thing I am. So quite possibly one of those nations will be gone. But yeah, I'll probably pick Persia for preference. There's no pasture resources, which is Persia's main bonus, so Maybe Babylonia's okay. It seems like there's at least some wood here, if no rivers. No wood next to rivers. So might make making the unique unit a little bit more difficult.
Okay, just one more second.
Okie dokie. But yeah, where do we want to settle the capital? I suppose is the question. We want to move either here to get this elephant or here to get this elephant. Probably down to get a little bit more. This way is probably better. Can't cope with only having 2 elephants in borders. That would be awful. Imagine the horror.
So you say okie dokie a lot, I believe, and I think when it comes up in my chat, it says "Oh Kentucky,"
Yeah, fair
which I
enough.
just find funny.
Good to know. Good to know. Right. Okay. Are we good to go? Do you want to pick first, or
All
would you
right, we
prefer
should
me
be
to pick
good to go.
first? How do you want to do the nation?
So you know what? Yeah. Why don't you pick first?
Okie
Because
dokie.
I think I always pick first,
Yep. Sounds good. You know how I'm taking, so let's
and
go
we'll go
for
from
it.
there.
Okay.
All right,
Done.
and
Oh, and we have builders. Of
last
course,
pick.
we have
Okay.
builders. Love it. I shouldn't have told you that. Actually, that's spoilers, isn't it? Might influence who you pick. Never mind.
And then I'm gonna, and yeah, then you'll have a tactician coming at me in 2 seconds.
I don't think so.
Right. Actually, I'm just gonna do one last setup thing, which is yes, change my push to talk button.
Good plan. All right, so we got Babylon. Let's. Do we want to push out our? There's no camps in view, which is annoying. I really like to be
All right, we
pushing
should
out
be good to go.
immediately. Get a general on this guy. Can, but yeah, where am I likely to see a site? There's a city site up here, so I guess down this way is probably reasonable. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to try and yeah, we can find a camp next site next term, then we can start blasting it and kill it before it respawns. Actually, I haven't even checked tribe level. Tribe level is only normal, so maybe I don't even need to worry about that. I might have just wasted that, but still. Choices here. Right, what do we actually want to be doing this game? So a unique unit would be good. It's a tiny map, so we're definitely going to want some early military tech. So probably steel is good. Phalanx wouldn't hurt either. We've got tracking already, which is very good. We will need stone cutting and able to be able to actually make our slingers. So I suspect that is going to be first priority to get some stone mines down. Stone mines? Stone quarries, I believe they're called. Good, okay. Well, let's end turn. We're on 5 turns simultaneous. So that will, in theory, speed up the early turns a little bit. But next turn we're going to have 7 orders. I'd quite like to get a camp started, but I'd also really like to get working on a barbarian site, so I suppose I'll spend a couple of orders to scout. I'm not sure that on tribe level normal, I believe we get longer before the initial tribe spawn. I don't know, I haven't actually played on this level for a while. So it may be there's not quite as much of a rush to clear camps, but clearing camps fast isn't bad. Isn't a bad thing to do anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, it might be slightly less efficient than actually using the worker on the first turn. And China's gone Persia, so
Oh, right, I forgot. It's random archetypes. So yeah, you spoiled that.
yes.
It was a builder. I didn't even think of that. So
Okay,
it had no effect.
fair enough. But yes, very different game if we'd spawned with tacticians than builders, certainly.
Yes, very different game.
I could ask you this question, I suppose. I can't actually remember for sure. On normal tribe level, do they take longer to spawn new units than they do on raging?
They do.
They do. Okay.
Yep. I think for a raid, if you're looking for like when the raids are gonna hit, you're looking closer to turn 30 than turn 20.
Yeah, I was thinking more about spawning the first unit because I like to get my military unit out to clear immediately on raging. But I guess maybe that's less of a priority on normal.
Yeah. In some senses, sure.
So, what can we see? So we're on to 31. We know it's a 41 map. So the midpoint is 20. Slightly awkward that it's not even, but I guess that's using a mod for you. Um, yeah, so we've still got a reasonable way towards the centre of the map, but yeah, it's not going to take long at all for us to bump into each other. So it's definitely going to be early conflict, or at least early contact. I assume we'll have some early conflict, but so
All
there we go.
right. So sorry that took me a second, but we're simultaneous, and here we go.
No worries. Good luck.
Yeah. Good luck.
Right. We have found a camp. Can I start attacking it this turn? I can, as long as I don't want to use any orders, which means missing out on the seer, which kind of sucks, actually.
Although, not to mislead you, I'm pretty sure the first camp still does. You still have that 4 turn window to clear the first camp.
Yeah, I've just noticed that it does indeed. So yeah, I was fair enough. Oh man, this is a horrible choice already.
The general rate of spawn is slower.
Yeah, I think on the lower tribe levels, the first spawn is slower as well. But I guess on normal, it's the first one where it spawns in 4 turns.
Yeah, it's always 4 turns.
Man, I'm really annoyed. I've got an event where I can get the seer, but it'll cost me 2 orders, which means I won't be able to clear the camp before it respawns. And I've got to choose between a courtier or a fast clear, and that's just horrible. Do you know what? I think I value the clear more. Even though a courtier would have been lovely. Why can't I? There's fog there. Alright, fine. Right, turn 3, we'll finally get our worker doing something. That's great. And we can get this camp. 30 culture or a bit of money. We don't really need the money, we've got loads of money. Let's get a bit of culture. Fine, found another camp. Okay. Alright, we've got a hero on the slinger, so he can heal up and come and deal with this site fairly quickly. This urban promotion is very helpful. Really must remember to enter. But yeah, I think this is good. I think fast clearing is more important than almost anything, especially on a constrained map where you're going to be running into other people very quickly. I probably didn't even need to move in. That was probably a mistake actually, but never mind. Does not matter too much. Let's harvest some goats and the gold. Turn. Alright, so we've got 1 turn settler coming out here. I think we are going to want to, yeah, immediately get in this forest and start bashing on these trees. Maybe take a heal first. Depends if the unit that spawns is ranged or no. Let's settle first, and we get we can get a 1 order camp. Then we can move up 1 tile and heal. That's the best way to do that. we definitely would like another settler, so let's do that. 5-turn settler is good. Alrighty. And yeah, I'd like to know if, and we've gone out of simultaneous now, so we're going to have to wait for Sion now. So that's fine, that gives us a bit more time.
And if you decide that we should swap to simultaneous, I can figure out how to swap.
Yeah, it's easy.
Game.
It's easy enough to do.
Um,
You just do it from the in-game menu. It's on options, and yeah, I'm quite happy to go simultaneous until conflict. Probably makes sense. Not that I'm expecting it to be a very long time until conflict, but we might as well eke out what simultaneous we can.
yeah, that makes sense.
So next turn we've got 6 orders. We're going to be moving the settler down, and 1, 2, 3. That's what we're doing. So let's move him there, maybe. That gives us a 3-turn clear as opposed to a 4-turn clear. I think that's fine. We did get a warrior. That's not really what I wanted. So we're going to take 8, 16. That's probably too much damage. It's annoying. Okay. Yeah. So if we take another 8, that's just too much, unfortunately. So yeah, it's just escape options, and then on the general you should have a turnstile if you want to change. I guess the thing to do would be to move the slinger here and the scout in there, and that will stop the warrior attacking. Well, actually, he could still potentially attack, but it would be more likely to attack the scout rather than move around to attack the slinger. That's what we want to happen. Yeah,
Say that again.
So if you press escape and go to the game options, then on the first tab, the general tab, you will be able to change the turnstile there. That's it. Right, so
Yep, all right.
I think 1, 2 there, bash, which means we still can't settle unless we spend an order to do it. Yes, I am going to spend an order to do it, but I really want to get this settler down quickly. We've got hunters. What do we want as a second city? Good question. Maybe Amsterdam's. Don't know if I value Amsterdam's that much, really. This is the water. Let's make this a trader seat. Yeah, we did get one. What's it here? And then we can grab the elephant here as well. Well, fair. That's good. Right, I wouldn't mind another settler, but I can afford it.
On the next turn, I'm going to start the timer. I realized I hadn't started the timer.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Worker settler, worker settler. I'll probably just spam settlers out of Babylon, I guess. It'll work here. Alright, go for it. Great, he did attack. Scout, so we can clear this
All right,
now.
timer on.
And yeah, we should be good. Might just leave the scout there, especially as we've got other things to be doing. Marriage offer sounds great. Promotions. I kind of wish I'd taken this before clearing the tribal site. Yeesh. No, don't want to take an ambition right now. Free work is rubbish with the builder leader, so we won't do that. We've got the timer, yeah. We really must remember to deal with this promptly. Alright, let's get another order in. Let's get Divination. I don't know if I really want, but sure. If we let the guy hit him, I think that'd be fine. Just managed to use my orders. Ah, of course, yeah, we get 15-second warner timer now. Right, so he's going to hit him, so he'll be at 5 health, and then I can hit him. Does that work? I'll have to take a heal, so it's slightly inefficient, but yeah, it should be fine. Should be able to clear that. Got Governor available on Nipper. 2 warlike governors, wow, okay. One of them being the oligarch, and the other one being a court merchant. Maybe that's worth doing. Yeah, they're 24. I guess that will pay for itself. Eventually, we've got pretty good civics income. Civians. I don't hate. Yeah, we're not getting legitimacy, so I guess we're taking strict. Oh, hello. So yeah, he's hunted his capital as expected. Is this the midpoint? Yeah, this is the midpoint here, the Civian site. Okay. Just end my turn. Site has either of those, so it doesn't really matter. Right, so now I am going to have to heal now. But that will give me enough time to kill this guy as long as Sion doesn't pop out the fog and surprise me. But let's get a settler coming this way to help with that. Get another settler out. Forward, get another order going on. That's really good. Get our order economies looking very tasty now. New air, sure. Child of prophecy. Whatever. Let's make our son cursed. Why not? Okay. Ideal. Fine. Our son's got an earthquake. It's fun. Huh. Unfortunate for him. Okay. Bitwin able heckler. Sure, you can be a heckler. Yes. Let's come settle this site next turn. Get a trade of pearls going. Scout moves we could take. We've got to work out. Do we just want another worker now? Probably a slinger, I suppose. Yeah, we do need a second military unit. Would be really nice. So let's think about doing with this scout, I suppose. Looks like he's just starting to work on this camp that we've already cleared, so we seem to have an advantage here. I guess this civilian got hit by the earthquake. Yeah, that's why he's damaged. So that's fine. My wife's impulsive, fine, whatever. To clear this guy and settle this camp. Ooh, there's quite a lot of stuff going down this way. This is probably going to be an artisan. Yeah, we've got some good mines here. Seems fine. Get a worker here. Alright, so hopefully we can clear this Civian site and grab that soon. That would be ideal. 2 workers idle. This worker here. Yeah, get some stone mine going. Stone quarry going. It's very good. And maybe some iron. I don't know, getting some iron. Yeah, governor available in our new city, our artisan city. We have a diplomat, warlike diplomat, or a builder. Builder. We should have signed him already, but sure, let's just do that. Builder in's great. Did that not happen? Choose. There we go. Right, yeah, so I wish I'd done that before I started on the quarry, but still, it's fine. Oh wow, this barbarian site has respawned, so I guess the earthquake messed him up there, probably damaged him more than he could cope with, and he had to retreat. So that's worked out very well for us. Sion got 3 cities, but this is not one of them, so I guess he settled his free camp. Ooh, do I want a stone boost? 2-turn stone boost. Got some text that I would like here. Again, can take the stone boost. It's too hard to pass up. Herbalist sounds pretty good right now. We do want to heal up a lot faster to clear quicker. Interesting. Let's just get into the forest before Sion comes along and kills me. Yes, I would like legitimacy in the war. That sounds great. But 2 orders left. We could be influencing someone. Who do we want to be influencing, I wonder? Wife doesn't really make a lot of difference. The nation heads. Ooh. Yeah. Let's get the Kassites happier. Sounds good. Got a Hurricane near Nipper. A deal, but it's fine, whatever. Spend the turn healing. Get 100 Pacifics or a court minister. I'd much rather have a minister, I think. Yes, I would. Add a little bit more science, doesn't hurt. Path of the nation. Tribal sites, connected cities. But if I want to connect my cities, I would need to build a road down to the water. Don't have labour force. Urban down there. Don't we're doing that. Affable. I don't hate affable at all. That's faster workers and settlers for everyone. Let's get a wee bit closer to the Sivian site and heal. Great. And hopefully we can take out the Sivian. If we hide in the forest, they'll be doing very little damage, at least with their range unit there. Let's head back this way. There's another Sivian site here. Oh, we've actually got truce with the Sivians at the moment. Interesting. So I can just pop out into the open here. There's nothing else we can do with our 2 orders. Stand that turn. Right, so I suppose I am... Oh, nice stuff from the Hurricane. Excellent. Mill drill, we definitely want that. Let's come and settle this site. Getting a slinger in 2 turns. Let's grab another settler from the capital. Work it here. Probably... Oh, the stonecutter actually is much better use of his time. So do I want to declare on the Sivians this turn, I suppose, is the question. There's going to be another unit here. Don't know if I can take all of them. Probably can. Yeah, I think I probably can. Let's take a ranger promotion as well, just so we can 2-turn that guy. And make sure we stand in the forest. Oh, we've got loads of work actions we should be dealing with. We've got 3 elephant camped. Yes, we do. We can get a shrine up. Perfect. I'd like to get a shrine up. Let's make that a shiny Marduk. Grab that elephant. And some more work actions. Silver mine? Maybe. A little bit of gold. Ah, that's the wrong one. We should use the other one. Okay. Alright, so yes. We can 2-turn this guy. Let's do that. Silver mine up here, honor guard. I didn't really want to do that, but sure, okay. Work here. We could start a hand guns if we wanted to. I'm not sure we do. Let's get the gold mine going. And oh, another camp that's only 0.5 orders because it's not a hunter city, but fine, all the orders will take. Oh, this is going to be another lovely hunter city here. A couple of resources, camp resources. Perfect. So work there. Right, we have officially out-expanded Persia now. Good. We've got a settler coming along in 4 turns, so we should be able to settle this Sibian site, I think. Especially with the backup from this slinger. Yeah, let's take that. Oh, let's get through warrior. Perfect. And that is appearing in the right place. It is even better. These people are both range. We'll stand in the forest. Get the slinger over to help. Alright, this is looking fantastic. Scout moves. See a bit more of the world. got a slinger here. Do we just want another slinger? We probably want elder shopkeeper. That seems pretty good. Governor for Sipper, or we could get a lure in. Epics or exploration. Don't really care that much about those. Some good governors we could put in. Yes, we could get a builder in. Love builder governors. So efficient. Right, so we're clearing this site very nicely. Scientific is similar and competent. With one law active, he took divine rule. Oh, I guess he founded clerics. Okay. So he's getting extra orders. So Persia is just going to have all the orders. With the hunter capital and the camp resources there, any ostriches he gets from pastures, plus divine rule getting him orders from pagan religions. Yeah, Persia's going to have a lot of orders. It's okay. We got it round. Okay, fine. Both of us. I don't want a tribal raid right now, so let's buy 100 food and just buy them off. I do want... Do I want him to be endeared? I think I'd rather take discipline right now. I need to deal with the military actions. So, slinger... what's the best way of dealing with this? Let's do it like that, I think. I don't know if that was the most efficient, but it works. Let's get another camp resource. Why is that only getting me half an order? Oh, right, the drought, I suppose. Camp's giving 100% less. He wouldn't mind getting my scout healed, actually. Yeah, let's do that. And that gives us 2 orders, so we can influence someone else now. I was influencing this person. Let's influence this guy now. Not that the influence actually came off because we took the... Oh no, he is influenced. Okay, perfect. Yeah, enter that. Alrighty. Yeah, let's take an attack there and there. Yes, what we want to do is finish off our scout healing and get him back out to the front lines because we want to see what's going on with Sion. Captured Lion. Lion? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't think so. Cop soldiers, sure, let's take him. We could put him as a general perhaps. Wonder if we could even get away with clearing this barbarian site before Sion does. He's similar strength to me, so maybe that's a little bit too greedy. Yeah, let's focus on our worker actions until we can get someone out there. Oh, I can't. Yeah. This resource, I suppose. Again, the drought is causing problems for me, but at the end of the world. Military in 2 turns. I would like to get this game resource going. That's not getting me anything now, it will do soon. And I guess a quarry here seems good as well. Do I want epics or explosion? I just don't think I want to spend 400 civics on this. With a culture, no. We do need to decide what we're doing in these cities. Probably a worker and a slinger, maybe. It's a rush decision. No, let's get a slinger here. More units. Oh, we are going to have to deal with these Sibians. Okay. I wish I'd put a general on one of these people so we could have done more damage, but sure. Do I think he can steal my city site? Not really. Alright, I guess I'll put something on there. We got the settler out yet? That's a good question. Yeesh. Right, I guess I'll give it some legitimacy to get a little bit more science. We've got paganism going on. We do have a settler we need to move out. In fact, I'll probably spend an order to move him out a bit faster. Babylon, do we need another settler? Yes, for this site up here. I think we do. So let's grab that. Learning pagan ambitions. Control 5 military units. Right, we can actually do that very quickly, so let's do that. It's going to be a 7-turn ambition. Yeah, tutoring is available. We can't have the orders for that right now. Alright. Let's just take a kill with him and move up and start working on this guy. It's dead next turn. Sattler needs to come forward as a priority. Ironwork is out we go. We've got military drills, so we definitely want to barracks and get us tactics student. I probably should have done that first, to be honest. It's more important. Definitely want a barracks in our frontline city here. That's a 1-turn barracks, that's fantastic. Do we get a warrior on this guy?
So it looks like we're both looking at the center here. Should we consider strict soon?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it's probably time.
Okay, I'll transition and we'll start doing that next turn.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
the
probably.
scout
Yeah.
needs to move forwards. Yeah, cool. Oh, hello, Dale. Welcome. Just passing through, wishing you well. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's got off to a great start, I'd say. So we've got 4 cities to 3. We're about to settle our 5th. We're about to clear our 6th site. Still don't know what he's doing here. I need to get my scout out. But yeah, it's good. Nice to have a bit of Sunday old world gaming. And yes, Sion is going to be streaming after this game. He's going to be playing another game with Alcrest. So there's a whole day of old world multiplayer fun for people to watch. Right, yes, 2 orders left. The turn. Let's clear a little bit more fog. The orders for any of that. Oh wow, there is a person slinger there. Interesting. Okay. Just him to come forward quite so quickly, but I guess that was probably silly. We're never going to get 2,000 food, are we? Well, I guess we are. Don't really want to disappoint this guy. Sure, right. Maybe we can do that. Right, yeah, Persian Slinger, he's similar. Worrying. I do need to be a little bit careful here then. Alright, so I'm guessing he's already cleared this barbarian site and he's going for the Sibian site now, so we really need more units quickly. Yeah, looks like he is well positioned to deal with these people. So these guys need to fall back and heal. I guess I'll put this slinger in this forest and heal him. This slinger could probably stay in this forest and just heal here. Yeah, we've only seen 2 slingers so far, so should be relatively safe standing in the forest. And we do have this guy coming up. Can we settle next turn? Only if we rush. Probably don't want to do, but maybe I do actually. It might well be worth having a warrior. He's not expecting warriors. Would be useful. Yeah, I really need another warrior. We're getting ironworking 3 turns, so yeah, we'll be spamming warriors as soon as we get ironworking out. I say spamming, certainly Sipper and Nipper can build them, and yeah, possibly Anat will be a bit closer to might save a turn off the slinger, so we might be down to 4 turns slinger next turn with this barracks. We are good. Yeah, let's just sit back and heal here. Herbalist promotion coming in useful. I think I want to settle this site right now. Probably make it a hunter site. Yeah, I think so. Wow, he does have a warrior here. Okay. Let's pop him up into the forest and give him this. Food security. What? Did I take this ambition already? Alright, well, I guess fine. Quest for tools. Sure. Carpenter. Accountability. Add estates in Anat. No, we absolutely do not want to do that. That's horrible. We can become vengeful, or we can Get civics and a grain duel, that seems fine. Absolutely fine. Kish needs to make a tent on a slinger immediately. Scout needs to come forwards, have a bit more visibility on what's going on, and we'll end turn there. Alright, so we are Siontifics stronger than us now. Yikes. Okay. So I don't know that we are going to be able to compete for this insight, but I don't know, he might find it difficult to he might find it difficult. Depends how many warriors he's got. If we stay in the trees, we're safe, pretty safe from his slingers, but yeah. He could come in with warriors and potentially start killing us. We might want to back off a little bit here. Move forward a little bit too aggressively. But definitely let's get the scout forwards next turn is the first priority. We are up to 5 cities compared to his 3, so that's good. He's been focusing more on military units than he has on expansion, but it would seem. Grab this middle site here, and yeah, competition with this site's going to be interesting. We've got a settler coming out in 3 turns, and that is our only site that we have any chance of settling immediately, so it's going to be. Looks like Simon's pondering what he's doing with his forces. He's scouting. He wants to see what's going on. Makes sense. But yeah, I think I'm happy to let him. Yeah, looks like he's backing off. That's good news. Right, we need to scout. Backing off and signing a general. It's a misclick. I meant to click up here. Darn it. Okay. Alright, well, still only seeing 3 slingers, still only seeing 1 warrior, so that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. I guess a heal makes sense on him. Might do. Yeah, I'm not feeling worried enough to back off into my territory yet. A general, maybe. Yeah, 25% against generals sound really good. And we don't have enough training information on the warriors, sadly. Okay, I think that's fine. Right, we've got the barracks going here. We want another barracks. Sadly, we can't get them next to each other, which is a bit of a shame. Right, unless I build over this. Actually, I could, to be honest. Is this game going to a forestry? I doubt it, really. Here, yeah, I think it's fine. Could even come up and attack, but I don't think I'm going to. We're putting him in territory, maybe? Maybe. Let's not worry about it. Right, small barracks everywhere sounds really good. Oh my word, I'm running out of time. I'm going to run out of time. Oh, this is horrible. Okay. Alright, I didn't run out of time, but that was snap decisions that were maybe not the best there. Alright, Scythian has come up to engage him here. That's good news. He does have a second warrior, okay. But he is having to fire his slingers into the forest, so he's not being super efficient at clearing this. Do 7 damage, 3. Yeah, we need more warriors. More warriors if we want to compete. Which is 1 turn, but yeah. Got to actually build these guys. Okay. So the question is, what do I want to do? What position do I want to be in? Let's assume he doesn't come for me. Which is maybe not a very safe assumption. He could do 9 damage with his warriors. 12. 14. I'm alright as long as he doesn't get any more warriors. 5 units to my 3. He's not much stronger, so he could still have another unit. I think I'm relatively safe where I am. But then I probably want to engage when he takes the site. We've got Forester Sentinel here. The ironworking, great. Yeah, we absolutely want steel for sure. Yeah, his damaged unit is here, so we can't really do very much about that. We might even want a militia. Upgrade a unit to a militia here. Okay, let's come and scout round the back here. Around the Sibian site. It's going to take him at least a couple of turns to clear that, and he's going to have to come out the forest to do it. So I think I'm just not going to be able to do it, though, sadly. Yeah, it's not looking great. Right, what else could we do? We could build, finish building all the barracks we can. We could get a garrison down. No, we can't because we don't have a law. Fine. More resources, I suppose. We could use some more stone for slingers. And iron. Yeah. Yeah, let's get mine in here. Even though they're good quarry spots. Want the mines going. Scout, I suppose, will stay there. Can we take any promotions? Yes, he could have a promotion. He could have... Oh, focus. Show crits on. Don't. Maybe just brave then. It's okay. Loads of orders. We could probably shoot her, right? Let's do that. And oh, wow, governor here. Governor Kish is interesting. It's quite a lot of civics. That would be worth doing, and a bit of training as well. Plague. Oh, plague. Always fun. Joy. Well, I mean, it's interesting actually because, oh, yeah, it's not going to affect military units that are out of territory. So it's probably not really going to affect any of our units. Affect our workers a lot more. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to want a lot of iron to build axes as well as warriors. So the barracks are good. Wow, Fulton barracks, yeah. Building it on the hill there was not ideal, but that was rushing to get it in the turn timer that caused that. Yes, the plague's actually probably worse for me because it limits my ability to get back into my territory and heal. Because as soon as I do, I'm potentially losing. You just sacrificing the scout. Wild. Why would you do that? Oh wow, warrior in Babylon. Yes, please. See, I think there's. Yeah, I think this might be bugged. I think these events are not processing on other people's turns, which is not ideal. Yeah, it's a shame that. Alright, so you are just giving me a free kill on that scout. Don't mind that at all. I did get the plague, that's annoying. Yeah, in the event we don't get it now. And can I not even select that event? Wow, okay. Oh dear. Right, okay. Let's kill this guy. Oh, we hadn't even started a turn. That's why we were just... yes, we do want to declare war on him. Sure, let's just heal.
Yeah, that was just a sloppy turn. I had the ability to move that scout into the woods, but I got distracted by the plague and the events associated with it, and I think I left with my turn with 4 orders unspent.
Yikes! Yeah, turn one pressure is tricky. Yeah, it does seem we've got a bit of a bug, unfortunately. Events that are generating on your opponent's turn are not able to be processed and getting thrown away when it gets to your turn. So, worth being aware of.
Oh. So you have to process them on the turn?
No, if you try and process them on your... they'll go away, but they don't actually have any effect. and then they just get thrown away. So they just don't happen at all, effectively.
So we're effectively playing in no events mode?
No, no, no. It's only events that trigger on your opponent's turn.
Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Is there a turn thing that I can do to maybe alleviate that? Like maybe loose or something?
Yes. I guess if we change to tight, that lets you do non-military actions. So yes, that probably would resolve it. In fact, that's a good idea.
All right, I'll do that right now. Hold on, I'm going to pause. All right, we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Yes. Good change. Yeah, so it's tight. So yeah, just unpause when you're ready. Awesome. Okay. Right. So in fact, that gives us the opportunity to assign a governor. Oh right, but so I didn't want to be 61. That's right. Yeah, it's too old for a governor to be that effective. We've got a big pile of civics now. I could start rushing, but I don't actually have any developing cities, so in fact I can't do anything with this big pile of civics. It's kind of rough. This Thracian is going to come and attack my slinger as well. It's also rough. Ugh. Okay. It doesn't look like Sion's moving in here unless he's just calculating. He could clear this turn, but I guess he's worried that it leaves him vulnerable, which it certainly would. Because yeah, I'm getting a settler next turn, so if I with another unit, I ought to be able to clear it with 4. So if Sion doesn't clear it, I should be able to clear this camp and settle it. I assume Sion probably will clear it. Then the question becomes, can I kill his units and stop him from settling the site? And the answer, I suspect, is probably no. But, yeah. Another slinger. It doesn't look like he's doing anything at all. Mr. Son has died. Okay, control fragment for units is done. That's perfect. He's got plagued immediately. That's very much not perfect. Let's move him up and heal him. Let's move him for unit. This slinger here. Oh, the Thracian didn't come and attack me. That's perfect. Alright, I guess we'll general on this guy. And then, yeah. Do we want to get a bit closer to this site? Probably yes, is the answer. I might even get even a little bit closer still, but still, we need to move the settlers, so I guess that's the priority right now. Yeah, and then, yeah, we just need lots of warriors. I suppose that probably makes more sense to put Sentinel Slinger here. Okay. Turn. So I'm not quite sure why none of his military units moved there. Maybe he's just happy where he is. Oh, he is moving in this turn. Okay. Can I take a kill on someone who clears that camp? Probably not. But it doesn't. Oh yeah, he can clear it. Okay, he has cleared it. We could kill him, I believe. Would have to march someone and we don't have the training for it, so no, I can't. Oh, that's right. Okay. Can we kill anyone? Probably not. Do a lot of damage. Oh no, we can. I can sling this guy to death. Yeah, nice. 8. I'd have to move into the urban, but yeah, I think that works. Worth it to get a kill. If he has a settler here, he could still settler this turn, but I don't see a settler. So, yeah. I think that works. Nice. Guess he's not expecting me to be able to do quite that much damage. Doomed. Rubbish. 8. That will give him 6. 5. Yeah, perfect. 6 is enough. Okay, grand. I have unfortunately lost a bit of momentum on this guy, but sure, let's move him up. It'll do. Mines of Lorien, yes. Hold on. Oh wow, we get to place it as well. Nice. Stone, 16 stone mine. Yeah, nice, like that. Joy. Okay. Oh, we could rush a slinger. Is that useful, sensible thing to do? Probably not. Let's save that for X-Men. Return to Babylon. Right, great. We can actually use this now. Militia, worker, citizen. I don't know how useful any of these things are. Yes, citizen. We could get an officer, perhaps. Don't really need a worker. Yeah, I'm going to go for citizen. Alright, so I don't think you can kill anyone here. You can maybe kill... No, actually I don't think you can. Not unless you've got more units I can't see. So I think you need to go back off and give me the site. Which is grand. We are similar now. Let's see what surprises Sion has going. Generally has some surprise going. Seeing that's come in and started attacking me now, so that's a little bit of a shame. I wanted to do something about that at some point. Let's try and secure this site first, it's more important. We settled that city, that just happened this turn, right? I think. I've just paused the game because you haven't moved your military units, and I assume you'd like to. Everything alright over there? Well, we'll give Sion the benefit of that out and let him actually use his military here.
Yes, everything's fine. I'm just playing very sloppily. Thank you, though.
Okie dokie, no worries. Yeah, I thought it would be a bit sad if you just lost your military turn completely. So, yeah.
What a pal. Thanks. Yeah, no. I literally was just like, oh shit, 8 seconds, 8 seconds. So I'm moving my stuff and I look out and it's still 8 seconds. And I'm like, wait a minute, what happened?
Deal with that right now. Okay. Can
Yeah,
we kill
man,
someone else?
this is interesting.
Needs this guy in the forest, right? Yeah. 5, 4. This got to be doable, hasn't it? 7 there, yeah. Yeah, we get the settle forward. Okay, that was very good. And I suppose, I mean, he's got to back off now, right? Hasn't he? Let's get him information just for the fun of it. Let's move him up in the healing just in case he's got anything left in him, but I think that's fine. That work can take another hit. Do we want him to be a diplomat? No, I don't. He'll just be disappointed with me. It's fine. And we'll take another warrior here. Alright, that's looking very good now. So we've got a couple of kills. Sion's back to weaker than me. Yeah. We're taking this site and we're probably honestly just routing him at this point. Because we have a lot more military than he does. So I do need to keep half an eye on this worker. I don't want him to just die. Excuse me. Got some more people coming out soon. These people can style heal. We've got a slinger here, which is great, so he can come help. Yeah, they're backing off. Are they backing off enough? Is the question. Probably because I don't have most of my warriors are not at the front line yet. Well, most of my warriors haven't been built yet. Really, let's face it. I've only got one warrior. But fine, we can come settle. We can't march him, but we can get him. Make sure they can't kill him. I suppose we come and harass. We wow, I could do quite a lot of damage. 7, 7, 14. Yikes, that's so much damage. God, can we even kill him? Maybe we can actually. 7 and 7 is 14. That would take him down to 5. 4 and 1. Yeah, we could kill another unit. That's brutal. And still protect the site if we have enough orders, which we may not, but probably don't actually need to protect the site at this point. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Whew. He has overplayed his hand a little bit, I feel, here. And it's time to get punished for it. Yeah, unless he can take a promotion or something to get him out of harm's way, he's dead. Alright. Oh, 6. We've gone down. No! Oh man, what's happened? Have I lost some strength somewhere? Oh, that's really vexing. Zealot sounds pretty good. Schemer might be even better though. No, let's go Zealot. Oh man, I can't believe we had a kill and we lost it. 6. I can't even get down here and I can't march. Alright, so I guess I couldn't have got it anyway, right? Fine. Oh, let's come harass him anyway. What there? Yeah, no, not there. Never mind. Okay. Let's... Oh wow, he could actually come up here if he wanted to. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh wait, no, it's fine. It's fine. Despite saying I needed to remember the worker, I then completely forgot about the worker immediately. If he could come and kill this settler. Well, he's not. He's healing. But yeah, he possibly could have done. Well, could have had to march for it, I guess. Right, so yeah, still taking an attack on this guy. Need to deal with that soon. But I suppose we're getting a warrior out in 2 turns, so he can deal with that. That's probably fine. Oof, 7 HP attack. Yikes. Hunter Slinger and Forest, yeah. Yeah, nasty. Really need our warriors now. Oh, and Commander. Okay, yeah, we need to back off now. At least so he can't hit me in territory. Yeah, these guys are quite evasive. Even outside of territory, he's doing 5 damage. Commander could do 4, 5. Wow, 8 to this guy. Good lord. Okay, well, we're settling the city anyway. We're going to be in territory soon enough. So, in fact, actually, yeah, if we settle here, yeah, we can get some of our slingers in territory. This Hunter Slinger could take an attack, I suppose. Not a very strong one, but it's not bad, it's not bad. So I guess the question is, what city do we want this to be? We ought to make this decision now while we have a bit of time. Probably not the Hunters, maybe the Artisans. Yeah, maybe the Artisans. We probably ought to get some road down as well. Really thought about road, of course. I still don't have a labour force, so I can't build road at the moment. Probably actually iron mines just more important. Let's just heal this worker, I think. Russians are raiding, fine. Right, let's settle here and get an artisan city down. Do I want Grand Vizier? No, probably not. Right, let's back off. And we want to take a 3 damage hit. Maybe, probably not. Yeah, I do damage. Get another slinger up. Actually, have we got any warriors yet? Still don't have any warriors yet, unfortunately. I suppose we ought to look at this. I don't want a Grand Vizier, so you can be disappointed. Don't want to pay for that. So that's more opinion down. Yuck. Right, slinger here, slinger here. Yeah, I suppose we'll move him up to support. And him up as well. Alright, it's not really doing anything with our workers, but sure. Pile on the fun. 1 year steel, so let's cancel for turn, build an axeman. There's a raider from the Thracians already coming towards Sions, that's good. We'll have a raid we have to deal with. Yes. Right, so we are going to need, well, we've got getting a warrior here. Maybe we'll get this warrior here as well to help in this slinger. So we need to bring anyone back. We're not going to be able to actually advance for a little while. Let's see. Persia's back up to similar strength again. He's got 6 cities compared to my... Sorry, 4 cities compared to my 6. It's okay. Yeah. Still next turn. Start rushing to Maxman out Babylon. Really good. That will be, I think, decisive if we can get the advantage there. Is there anyone else? Oh, Anat is, yeah, very nearly in rush territory as well. Perfect. Even better. Maybe we just wait until Anat goes developing then actually before we, yeah, no, that would be good. It's much less far to walk, it's more efficient. We've got loads of civics piled up. Got the stockpile 2,000 food ambition, which is probably never going to happen. Too worried about that. Sion looks like he's running out of time again. What are we on? We're on a medium term timer. Yeah, it's not even that fast really. Come on, Sion. Man, I died. Oh, I guess I was doomed for ages, right? Yeah, I've got Zala in charge. We don't have a religion. I'd like to get a religion. I'd like a labour force as well. XP tough sounds really good. Power struggles. Yikes. Wow. Don't love any of the options here. Sure, alright, this doesn't knacker our family opinion. This kind of sucks. To do something about that, probably. King's died, governor's died. Wow, just governors died everywhere. Yuck. Alright. Deal with that. We might as well take an attack against this guy. In fact, can we get a kill? Don't think so. Just because we don't have the people for it. Can't be that far away though. Stay up. 2 damage attack against him. Yeah, we're not that far away from it. Right, anyway, more importantly, we need to get this warrior up to support up here. Oh, word. Oh, we might as well upgrade him to an axeman, I suppose. And get another axeman going. And we're wasting flow orders here. Come on. Upgrade him to an axeman if we can. We don't have the training, sadly. And that's our turn. Okay, well, we can take some work actions at least, I suppose. Warrior here. I'd love to get another axeman going so we can do that, so we will. An axeman here, and then that's 12 turn axeman. That's kind of rough. Just axeman everywhere, really, is what we want. All these people are wounded. Don't have labour force, so we can't build roads. So I suppose we're just taking some heals with these people. Maybe some governors. Not really anyone of much use there. This guy is okay. I guess when we get some more opinion to get us the stand out being super annoyed. Alright, well that's used our orders anyway. But yeah, Axeman is huge. Be interesting to see if he's spotted that. We're not actually doing that much damage. Yeah, sadly the Chaldean opinion is hurting me here. Plus he's got his sentinel slingers. But yeah, we've got a decent amount of training coming in, so we can upgrade some of our units. Slinger from Babylon's going to come and help up here. And yeah, we'll be rushing some more axemen out of Anat next turn. We need to do something about this opinion, which is just awful. Spreading some pagan religion would really help. So getting a pagan shrine up in the artisan seat is definitely, I think, a priority for next turn. What can we build? Growth, culture, or science? Super relevant, I suppose. But yeah, let's get a science shrine up. Right, so he still needs to heal. Yeah, I don't think we're good enough on our warriors to upgrade just yet. How far can he see? Can't necessarily see that axeman yet. Oh no, he can. He can see the axeman. Oops. Stop that. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, well, clear that. Right, this guy needs to attack. Slinger needs to come up and help defend this area. And yeah, we're starting the shrine, that's great. What about military units? Axeman, take a promotion. Shield bearer sounds really good. Warrior, could we upgrade this warrior as well? No, we don't have the training, sadly. Okay, so I guess these people are fine. Well, we might as well take some lumpy attacks against these people. Impulsive artist, add a state. I really don't want estates. Will you stop trying to give me estates? Sure. Impulsive artist. Oh yeah, priest with the Thracians sound really good. Found world religion, connect city to other officers. Don't think that's happening. Yeah, don't think that's happening. And we've completed a slinger here. I suppose we'll build another slinger. And probably start another barracks here. Yeah. Alright, so we've got a couple of axemen now. Between these people, we must be able to get a kill on one of these slingers, surely. There's yet time. Yeah. Fall out with pagan. It's fine. Attack do we take? We take an attack up here. Fine. Oh, that's interesting. The Thracian is wandering off. We haven't got peace yet. We do have peace. Yeah, that's why he's wandering. Okay, right, great. So we can kill this guy next turn. Good, yes, the peace is fantastic. Will leave us free to concentrate on Sion. Can we... Yeah, it's awkward, this river. We can't really get in properly. No, he's healed him, right, 9, yeah. Yeah, the river is actually quite awkward here. That's for sure. I suppose we might as well get an axeman in to start attacking, but I guess the sentinel slingers in the forest are going to be quite mean. We might as well start taking attack. Oh, that's right, I was going to rush this axeman out, wasn't I? Let's get another axeman. And yeah, let's just not worry too much about the river. I think we can just get our axes in position. Could even rush an axeman into the right place. It's 9. It's 5. Still need another quite a bit more damage, unfortunately. Just not happening. Sentinel Slayer can do a little bit, yeah, but it's not enough. Not enough. Passes from Zoroastrianism, fine. Furious Emissary, yeah. Let's absolutely knacker our Sun opinion even more, but we do want to hang on to peace. So yeah, that's not great. Temple finances. Sure, I can afford to lose a little bit of pagan opinion, I suppose. Alright, so maybe we don't want to move our guy into the forest now. I'm still doing 5. Yeah, it's fine. 4, 4, 4. Ooh, it's a little bit damaging, sure. Tracker tough. Not the best options, sure. God, we're close. We're close to being able to get a kill here. 2, 2, 1. With enough orders we could do it, but I don't think we're quite there, unfortunately. Yeah, we're not quite there. Okay, well let's take a kill I think. We need to do that. And let's get another axeman up, ready to join the fray next turn. Irritating, sure, alright. Another axeman. Do we want to rush this axeman? I'm gonna say we do. We just want to overwhelm at this point. So sure, alright. So we might lose a unit here. I don't think we'll lose the axeman now, but we could potentially lose this warrior. Wow. Axe does very little. Oh my word, really? We've got to give up more stuff for peace already. Yikes. Okay. Do 10 against this guy. 6. Oh wait, hang on a minute. No, it's still not enough. 3. No, it is enough. We can kill this commander slinger. Good. We should do that. We've got the one raider here. We can just get him first and start blasting him. He should be fine, I think. We'll worry about him after we've dealt with the attack, because standing where he is also not a big problem. Yeah. 10. As long as the calculations don't change, we can do 16 with these two, 3 with this guy, and then yeah, just one slinger. Or even the axe could come and kill him with splash. Like that. He hasn't taken any moves yet. He could decide, so he doesn't want to lose a unit back off. He could put some more units out the fob and attack me. We shall see, but he's only got 45 seconds left to decide what he's doing. So, bearing in mind, I hope we don't lose any more opinion. If we start getting rebels, it's going to be unfortunate. 30 seconds left, still no military moves. I'm not taking another pause. I'm going to have to deal with it this time, I'm afraid. He's ended turn. Okay, he didn't need the time. Right, okay, we're good. Free damage here, which we'll do with this guy, right? Yeah, yeah. Perfect. Can't. Oh, we can get an action here, I guess, if we buy an order. Sure. Nice. Okay. Morning. Yeah, I guess that's okay. We lose an order return. Peaceful endured. Great. Another sentinel slinger sounds alright. No, the orders from this hacksman up. That's okay. Because things are definitely looking up now. Both got peace with the Thracians, so they're just out of the game, basically, for the moment. But I don't know if he can kill anyone here, and if he does, frankly, it probably doesn't even matter because they have the critical mass of units. So, what is he going to be doing? How is he going to come back from this and kill me? If he gets, like, 3 ballista units, that will do a lot of damage. I suspect I might still have the edge if I can get enough axemen on the case. Get like 5 or 6 axemen surrounding him, plus a couple of slingers. But that may well be his plan at the moment. Right, so he's backed off. I'm going to need to do a bit of scouting, I suppose, and decide whether I want to come out of the forest. I suspect the answer is no, but we can start taking some attacks on Yazd from the forest. It's probably the best bet. We've got labour force, that's brilliant. Navigation, I'd love. Do we want to deal with this? Let's get him in the forest and heal. And yeah, let's take an attack from the forest. And so, oops, that was a scout. Did not mean to do that. Well, let's move the damage. Yeah, we don't need to come out of the forest. That should be fine. Let's just move forwards a bit. Yep, seems fine. Take the schemer, sure. Okay. Oh, we've got law available. Oh, do we want slavery? Yeah, we probably do want slavery. starting to run a little bit out of money, so more iron for the axes would be great. Oh, mind you, freedom for the minus rebel chance could be quite handy, seeing as we are going to be generating rebels at a reasonable pace now. And that is just going to be annoying. Economy is pretty dire, though. I think we could use the slavery resources, frankly. Alright, so we could probably take the city next turn, which will stop it being hunter territory. So then we're less worried about not being in the forest. Slingers can still do a fair amount of damage. It won't be as much. Yeah, so he's up to 10, so we can do 4, 6, 8. Yeah, don't even need to step anyone out of the forest. He's not. Yeah, during the city, we can just do it with the slingers and this axe. So we're going to want to scout forwards a bit. Posted on 4 cities, so we take this one, they'll be down to 3. And yeah, we need to look at what the territory looks like. I suppose it's Sipper and Babylon and presumably Nipper are going to be his 3 cities equivalents on this side. So what does the attack at Sipper look like? Not great. There's not a lot of forest here. Maybe it's better going straight for his capital. Or we could even dive down to Nipper, perhaps down here. No, I think going for the capital probably makes more sense. So this is a hunter city, his capital's a hunter. I wonder what his other families are. He must have a clerics. Yeah, this is his clerics. I don't know what his third family is. I guess maybe I should have been paying more attention to what his unit makeup was. We might know, but I don't at the moment. Right, okay, this is fine, right? So slinger, 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 axe. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so we know we can get. Let's take a heal here. We know there's some forest south of Babylon and some this way, so let's get a scout to see what's going on. Here. We probably want to push, but I suppose it makes sense to actually get our units up the front to see what events there are. Rising Star. Sure, it could be a Rising Star if you want. Retiring General, fine. Okay, let's push people forwards. Axeman there. We're not fighting in forest, we might as well get some more slingers forwards. It's good. Okay, call that a turn. Alrighty, so this is just doing 1 damage a turn to this warrior. We can just ignore him indefinitely, we don't need to worry about that at all. I'd like to know where the rest of his army is. He is weaker, so he's still got a decent amount of units. And yeah, we probably ought to just be pushing forward. Certainly occupying this forest would be a good idea. And yeah, see what he's doing. So he's got Persia is his only passer, sorry, is his only developing city. So if we take that away, we take his ability to rush, which is probably a good idea. Or even not just take away, just damage it. Yeah. Damage passer, we can take away his ability to rush. That would be really useful. And there is almost certainly this game camp will be available for a forest tile to stand on, so if we can get our forester slinger in there, that would be really, really useful.
So I know you're time constrained, but are you interested in a round 2? Because this has gone terribly.
I'm not sure we really have. I really haven't a round 2, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm mostly just teasing. And there you go. You're checking things out.
Yeah, sadly not in a way that keeps my scout alive, but still. But yes, probably doesn't matter by this point.
No, it doesn't. I don't believe it does. I mean, especially long term, right? Like, imagine if I just came in and just completely wiped out your army. What would that do in terms of game momentum? I think the amount of effort that that would have taken me to achieve, could I do that? But similar in classic fashion, I kind of want to see something.
Give up, never surrender. That's the scientific way. The
Did you say
disciples.
surrendering is the scientific way?
I said never give up, never surrender.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes, classic. Yeah, no, the I wish I had these disciples 5 or 10 turns ago. I did not build them. They were graced to me by the gods.
Yes, I assumed as much, but yeah, yeah, it's funny, yeah, because I've got the zealot and no religion to do anything with him. But he is powering a lot of training. 9 courage zealot, 108 training a turn. Oh, I've just noticed you've got Sword of the Gods. Good lord. Poor scouts. Sad. Just look at my scout skeleton on the ground. Can we even kill one of these guys? We got a rebel.
It's dreadful. It was dreadful. And you know what's funny? The whole plan around the center, which still probably would have been a bad idea, was I was going to clear the site and then settle it with a force march. And 2 turns in a row was I exactly 1 fatigue away with my settler, which is weird because after the first time that happened, I actually moved my settler up closer to the site, but the way you positioned your warrior made it such that I was just off because of the zone control thing. I was just off by another 1 fatigue, so I couldn't force march into that site. But I think the results would have been the same.
Yeah, a, a it could have gone either way, certainly. Well, I don't. Yeah, yes, I don't. Interesting.
It was also a timing thing. I went about I didn't queue up another settler in terms of pacing, and I it took me I think 4 turns to notice it. So that was the other issue. Yeah, I think we're unfortunately I think we're done here because I the thing that I want to check I don't think I have the ability to build it. Basically, the long story short was I wanted to churn out a chariot and see if I could get a cool route off to end the stream, but given the pressure you're supplying, I won't have the build queue to be able to do it.
Yeah, I was contemplating Wetiao, and I think the obvious choice is towards the capital and take away your ability to rush, which yeah probably would be a
Yeah,
death now,
yeah,
if not already.
exactly. I just got developed. I mean, you can see everything that I have, so there's no real honest reason not to just, even if it's suicided and axemen, you have plenty behind you. So there's real no reason not to just whack the city center just to delay.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, well, I will gladly accept your surrender. We could have a look at some stats.
Yes, yes. So let's get on that. I will surrender. Sorry, stream. Not today. We will get one video where I beat Fluffy live.
But not today. So yeah, that fight in the middle, I guess,
It
was
booted me out of the game.
I've never been able to replicate that, but yes, people have reported that. I don't understand why that happens sometimes and why it does not.
That's okay. I can just load the Hall of Fame.
Sure. But yeah, that fight in the middle was quite decisive. I was quite worried because you had warriors where I didn't, so it was obviously there was too many trees to really fight effectively there. But you calculated that
Yeah.
you could clear the site. You thought you could hold it, I guess.
So yeah, again, that was just literally
Thanks,
it was an
Ryan.
orders thing, especially because at one point, right, what happened was I was about to clear the site. Actually, the turn I did clear the site, um, I had realized I was going to clear it, but I wasn't going to put my unit on it. And I had thought, I didn't math this out. I didn't actually look at the settler to math this out, but I thought, oh crap, because I saw it had something silly like 8 orders left. And I was like, oh crap, now I won't be able to force march to the site. So I have to clear it and hold it. So what I did, because I'd already moved my slinger, was I forced marched my slinger just literally one space just to clear it so then the slinger would hold it.
Hmm.
And then when I checked my settler, I realized I could make it to the site and what I needed was 2 orders, which I wasted on the one forced march move.
Right. So if you hadn't done that, you would have been able to settle that site this turn. That turn.
Yes, I would have been.
Oh man,
The
that's
the very
frustrating.
turn that I cleared this site, I would have been able to settle it. And I just it was orders of operations, man, that just completely screwed me. And then, admittedly, so then I think I had one extra turn or so before you came in and you know, confident like completely booted me out there. And that's when the warrior zone of control thing happened, where I actually moved that settler toward the site on the turn where I wasn't able to settle. So I actually did move it closer, but then when you came in and I went to force march again, I was one fatigue off of the site. So I
Rough.
basically had 2 opportunities, maybe 3, I don't remember, but 2 opportunities to take actually put a city on that spot. Which again, I'm not really sure what that would have done.
Well, it would have
And
made it. It
I
would have made
messed
it a
both
lot
of them
more
up.
even, right? I mean, I thought I
I think
thought
so, yeah.
I might have been able to kill a unit, maybe, but like, yeah, it wouldn't have been the route that forced you to run away, and
Yeah,
yeah, everything that followed from
of
that.
course. Yeah. And of course, we'll never know. But and then admittedly, honestly, admittedly, at that point, you killed one unit and then you killed another unit that was in the trees. So you're bringing in some really solid damage with that hero slinger. Um, and at that point, I think morale, you have that issue where morale just dropped because it's like now you're literally gaining this momentum so quickly. Um, and I had already, my timing was off from jump, and I opted to push towards the center thing, and then so all of the time I spent kind of like building up to do that, that delay, it didn't amount to anything, and then in fact, I start losing momentum even more, and it was just like, oh shit, I'm screwed.
Yeah, yeah, that the Forester Sentinel Slinger was really nice, and then I noticed you had one a bit later as well, and thought, yeah, they do a lot of damage. It's
Yeah,
interesting trade off between the
it,
trees and the Sentinel territory.
it is, and it's an interesting thing. Slingers can be tricky, and it's funny because you've teased me before that I don't build a lot of slingers, and I suppose that's true. I naturally build more when I play a Sentinel Nation, but I think something that always trips me up is that with enough slingers, of course you can do plenty of damage, even if you're in the woods, and I think
Yeah,
that's something that will always get me when I've dueled you is think back to that median duel we played where I had I managed to get to 7 laws and I had a couple of phalangites that were doing serious damage, but you had just endless streams of archers, and it's like when you can field 12 attacks, it doesn't really matter where the target is. You're going to kill it.
yeah, definitely. The ability to focus fire is great, and also, of course, the promotions and generals on the ranged units matter so much more because if you can counter the negative percentage attack you're getting from the forest with a nice promotion or a general, then that makes a big difference. You shoot up from doing 1 damage to doing 3 damage, then that's huge.
Yeah, indeed, and I think it's I think it can be a calculation, especially against a human player, because human players obviously play more efficient than the computer can, and it's more ruthless, more cutthroat. The risks are taken, and everything's more calculated, I suppose, right? So I think it can be tricky for me to think. I'll put a unit in the forest and be like, oh, I'll be good here, and the next thing you know, you just kill the thing, and I'm like, oh shit, no, no, I wasn't safe. I needed to, it can be difficult to process sometimes.
You did a nice
But you
bit
played
of.
very well. You expanded nicely.
Thank you. Yes, yeah, I was. Yeah, as you know, I'm sure you gathered earlier, I was putting a lot of priority into early expansion, so I couldn't see a sight on the first turn, which was frustrating. But I got my slinger out anyway, and then put a general on him, which I think had besieger. So even though he could only get 2 tiles away from the site next turn, he could still do 7 damage and clear it before it respawned, which yeah, just makes a huge difference. And the fact that he was a hero, then he could just heal up and go straight on to the next one. It's worked out quite
Yeah, I
nicely.
actually, believe it or not, I even messed up momentum there because I actually got steadfast on my first slinger, so that was huge.
Nice.
And I had a situation where I could have been able to clear it, but that was another forced march mess up because of how I spent my orders previously, where I forced marched. I actually got close to the camp, but not in range to attack. So then I forced marched to be directly next to it to do the 7 damage, so I could clear it in time. And I didn't have the order to actually attack.
Oh,
So very, very sloppy game from literally the jump.
I love the urban builder spam and the tile buying down to get the horse. You must have knackered your
Yeah,
statesman opinion doing that, I guess. I assume that was swapping tiles,
that was
or
the so that was it's minus 141 right now. However,
yeah.
interestingly enough, my opinion is currently positive 74. So
Hey.
so the tile buying itself is minus 41, but
Oh, I
the
see.
total opinion is plus 74. So I actually have really good family opinion that it was enough to weather that, but clearly didn't play a factor.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I mean, if it had gone a bit longer, then yeah, you having chariots with this open ground that I would have had to attack into, that could well have made a difference.
Yes, and I wasn't 100% sure what you were doing, but when I decided to make the chariots, I was thinking to myself, oh shit, I only have the one horse. So if he goes spears at all, that's just going to suck. So it is a bummer that I kind of didn't give myself the ability to kind of build up and, buy some more time. Because with what you have currently, yeah, chariots would have been highly effective, even in the woods, because of the whole, you know, bonus and stuff.
Yeah.
Or sorry, the damage malice. So yeah, it's a bummer that I didn't have like another 10 or 15 turns. But even, that said, only having one city that can produce them, that was shitty. I probably should have brought in riders.
What's your civic stockpile looking like? Could you have rushed some?
My civic stockpile. Oh, I could have absolutely rushed a chariot. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't think of that. So maybe I should have rushed one. But that would have happened once. I would have had one chariot, and then you would have come up with axes,
Yeah.
unless you backed off. But
Well, yeah.
I don't know. Currently,
One would not have been enough. If you managed to get 3 or 4 of them out, that would have been a
yeah,
problem.
one wouldn't
But,
do it.
yeah. Yeah, because I rushed quite a few axemen out of
In this
Anat.
moment, it wouldn't have done anything. But
I rushed quite a few axemen out of Anat because I've got a huge amount of civics,
nice,
1600 at one point. So yeah,
nice.
just spamming them out. But yeah, getting that having a tier 2 unit when you're only fighting tier 1s is obviously quite a deal maker.
Military units. Yeah, so we built the same amount of military units, interestingly enough. No, wait, that's not true.
No,
So you have five more than I do.
yeah,
My bad.
4 warriors and 4 slingers for you. I did 4 warriors, 6 slingers, and 3 axes. And obviously, I upgraded most of those warriors into axes. But yeah,
Yes.
the stats are funny. 3 workers versus 2 workers for you. 2 specialists versus no specialists for you. So that's interesting, actually. You didn't build any specialists, so you got
Yeah.
Zoroastrianism from an event.
I did. I did. I got Zoro from an event. How
Nice
about
bit of
that? That was
luck.
my culture level up in the capital.
Yeah, nice bit of luck.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely
That is interesting.
not a well developed game.
No, unfortunately.
Laws adopted 2. What did you go for in the
I
end?
think
Centralization. Oh, and of course you started with divine rule. Yeah.
I just have centralization.
Yeah, I just went for slavery. It was a big toss up in the end between freedom and slavery. I was too late to really make any difference. But yeah, my family
You
opinion
know,
wasn't
I was
great,
trying to.
so I was trying to
Yeah,
avoid rebels.
that makes sense.
But I needed the resources more. I needed to keep the Axeman span going. So I ended up with slavery.
Yeah, slavery is good, especially when the length of the game is going to be shorter. And I mean, you got that momentum, so that does make sense. I was at a point where I was debating whether I was even going to research um, aristocracy or labor force. And in hindsight, I actually think I probably should have went labor force and done freedom, and just to try and make up for my settler situation. Oh, and that was the other thing that sucked. So I'm behind in expansion, and I'm like, oh shit, basically forgot to keep building settlers. So I have 2 settlers queued up, right? And that, like halfway through production on those 2 settlers, that's when the plague hit. So you were fully
Oh
expanded to 5
yeah,
cities when the plague
that
hit, and
hurts.
I was still working on settlers.
Yeah, I
That
was
was just
thinking
brutal, man.
I
That was
was
so bad.
I was thinking the plague was going to interrupt our fight quite a lot, but because of course the units don't get plagued if they're not in a city, and most of them weren't in a city, it didn't really make a lot of difference for the fight itself. But yeah, the settler production would have been a problem. The growth penalty.
It was a huge problem.
But
Yeah, one of
yeah,
my settler times, it was like, and again, it was already like well, not halfway, maybe like a third or something like that. And its production time went to like 16 turns.
yeah,
Terrible.
yep. But yeah, military sword
Well, hey, I
graph.
appreciate you joining me. And oh, yeah, the military graph.
It's I guess
Whoa, yeah, look at that.
because I lost one unit. Right? Did you kill one of my units? I don't remember you killing one of my
Yeah,
units. You killed the scout.
maybe.
Uh,
The scout with another misplay. I had the orders to hide that scout and I forgot it. I started working on events and then I ran out of
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, you left your scout exposed. But yeah, I think that was the one unit I lost. I
Yeah.
don't think you killed any of my military units at all.
I don't think I killed any of you. I don't
No,
think I killed a single thing. I think this is a flawless victory.
flawless victory.
You literally got me with a flawless victory, Fluffy.
Nice. Well, one day you will beat me on stream, but yes, not today.